Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? Welcome back. If you can't tell by the screen cover, we are going to be doing something a little bit different. What I think I'm going to start is we're going to make the next 12 campaigns. Maybe not all the next 12 campaigns, but definitely like we're going to do 12 campaigns based on the astrological signs. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why? Well, it just sounded fun. What I'm going to do is form a customized nation based on the traits of the astrological signs and the zodiac. So I think we're going to start with Aries, which is my astrological sign, and it is one of the most interesting signs because it's all going to be very military focused. We're basically going to be super predators on the planet. There's a couple questions. So we're starting a customized nation, and I bet you're probably asking like, you're going to be a warlike super predator. Where do you want to be? Well, there's this thing called astrocartography, which sort of measures up ley lines on the Earth and sort of corresponds it to the astrological signs. Now, there's a couple different theories out there about where in the world signs do the best, that sort of thing. And so I have one that sort of separated the world by latitude. And so you're able to kind of like, I got 2 cities for every sign, basically. And so what we're going to do is try and start as one of those cities and then at least conquer the second city. And that's going to be the goal for all 12 signs, is you have to get within your ley line. We can probably find secondary goals, but we at least minimum need to get both cities within that ley line. So the ley line for Aries is right here, and it starts in Vienna. So Vienna is our first city, and Kinshasa is our second city. So we need to get to Kinshasa. So what that means is we're going to become a colonizing power as the Austro-Hungarian Empire, more or less. We're not going to be the Austro-Hungarian Empire because we are, in fact, going to be Aries. And we are the Aryans. We'll say Aryan. Okay, so, and for map color, we want like a blood red. Blood. Ooh, very good. So we're going to take basically modern Austria's borders. I'm going to go ahead and leave this land down here for them and this land over here for them so that they're not completely, we're going to be pretty overpowered. So I would, I'm fine with just this single start. It's also going to allow us a few more points to try and get a little bit more overpowered. So when it comes to an emblem, I'm thinking fire-based. So the sun is good, fire is good, and I'm thinking just red. There we are. That's not the color we're looking for. There we are. Red and fire. He's ours. He's us. Is how we do. Yeah. So I think this is all of our starting provinces for now. We'll come back to this. We're going to do as they do. Okay, let's get to the fun ideas and stuff. So, as you may know, Aries is a cardinal sign. It is sort of the primary sign of... There's the 4 different elements, and each of the signs fits into the elements. And you have like a primary sign for each element, and then you have 2 other signs in each element. So Aries is the primary sign for the fire element. So that means burn is what that means. So what I've done to make the primary signs special for each of their elements is I've deviated tech between all of them. So there's going to be military tech, admin tech, diplo tech, and tech, all around tech. So I'm going to deviate those 4 into the different signs as traditions. And obviously, military tech is going to go to Aries. Secondly, what our absolute tradition is going to be is artillery combatability. Not artillery. I'm so sorry. I was looking at artillery. It's infantry. Infantry combatability. Absolutely. Okay, great. And so now we start into the ideas. And if you're thinking to yourself, wow, this is going to be a very military-focused idea set, you're absolutely right. And if you're thinking, wow, it's going to be super OP, you're absolutely right. So right now we're going to have we're going to make it as OP as humanly possible with 800 points, which can get pretty OP. So we're going to start off with not morale of armies. Surprise, surprise, we're not actually going to do morale of armies for Aries at all. In fact, we are going to start with discipline. And then after discipline, we're going to do a little something different. We're going to get aggressive expansion impact, because aggressive expansion is the name of our game. Okay, then we're going to do back to military. We're going to do land leader shock. Then we're going to do, I actually think this might be Diplo again. Nope, it's not. Okay, maybe it's military. Nope, it's not. You know what I think it was? I think it begins with an M. Monthly war exhaustion. We don't have war exhaustion. We're the sign of battle and conflict. We don't get warily exhausted. So that's what we're going to do. Next, we're going to do something that's gonna help us mid-game. Regimental cost. It's gonna be super easy to get new fighters. And then we're going to do land leader fire. So I think it's going to be super important for us to keep our army tradition up with all of these buffs to our leaders. And then finally, we're going to do I wonder if it's a Diplo point, actually. Might just be military. Harsh treatment cost. Because harsh treatment is the name of the game. We are Aries. All we do is harshly treat. And then finally, this is going to seem a little bit strange, but cavalry flanking ability is going to be our final ambition. Because hopefully we will flank the living hell out of people. And so now we're going to really juice up every single one of these as best we can. 845. Okay, so we're not going to add. We're just going to do the single pip on the 2 pips. We could probably. This has 4, so we'll just pop it down. Aggressive expansion and discipline, and infantry combat. So maybe let's discipline can go down a little bit. Oh, I see. Okay. So really we only needed... Yeah, so that's very expensive. But this isn't very expensive. So basically, if we just do harsh treatment cost twice, we get closer to 800 points. So I think that's what we're going to do. So it's still going to cost us a little bit, but harsh treatment cost down 20% is still... Sometimes slaughtering dissidents is not enough. Their families, homes, and even villages have to be torched. Really get the point across. Perfect. Yes. All of these things are absolutely perfect. I think we're fine with using whatever points are left. Scholar. So what if we did negatives? Babbling buffoon. Totally fine with that. And what is this? Calm. Just stability cost modifier. What if we did righteous? Righteous. And then popped those down and popped these up. Yeah, that's... Nope, can't do one more pip. Okay, so we can get him at 27, and that's probably good enough. We should probably switch him to a boy. Sorry, ladies, you might be Aries, but slaughter is a man's game. It's not. Sometimes women are really good at slaughtering. All right, I feel pretty good about that. Let's talk some strategy here. So we're going to need to get down here. It might be worth it to... We're going to have a hard time playing a Diplo game. We're definitely going to want to be in charge of the HRE and try and... Yeah, we might try and be Emperor. That might work. That might be worth it. We'll see. We'll see if we're capable of doing that. I think people are going to really hate us. So I think we have to be kind of careful. So that might be worth something. And then once we're Emperor, I think it should be much easier to sort of like conquer and murder our way all the way down here. That might be what we do. I didn't know that these were uncolonized at the beginning of the game. I mean, I think I know that they turn into Folo, but I for some reason thought like Mali had cores on them or something at the beginning of the game. I've played over here a lot, but I guess I haven't played right here. I played down here once too. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll see what we're actually capable of. But for right now, we're not going to play Iron Man. Let's sort of go over the nation. Let's see what we got. Let's see what's going on. And let's see what our possibilities are. First, we must wait for it to load. Okay, so we've already reached something. Imperial Ambition. Okay, so that gets our... have at least 2 electors backing us. Okay, cool. So apparently we already have 2 electors backing us. Actually, all of the electors are backing us. So, that's awesome. Let's say, let's go ahead and ally Bohemia. Brandenburg is doing pretty well. Let's go ahead and improve relations with Brandenburg. Cologne. Mainz. The Palatinate. Saxony. Trier. Let's maybe ally the Palatinate. Or at least let's improve the Palatinate. Cologne would not ally us. Mainz would not ally us. Brandenburg? Nope. Saxony? Nope. Well, nobody much wants to ally us except Bohemia, but I think that's just fine. Who can we rival? Looks like enemies are Hungary, Lithuania, and the Teutonic Order. Well, I'm alright with rivaling Hungary. I think that's a great idea. The Teutons as well. I don't care for the Teutons. So we'll start that. How much money are we making? 441. That's actually pretty good. Okay, we're cool with that. Our army, we have a 14 stack up here, which looks pretty great. Looks like we're not built to force limit, but that's totally fine. We don't have any ships. We have 2 forts. We have a gold province. We have some pretty decent development. We also have a trade province. We will definitely want to improve that at some point. And then we definitely want to be checking this screen. So right now we're improving with Brandenburg and the Palatinate. Let's go ahead and improve with Saxony. And I think that's probably good for now. The Emperor is still getting some Imperial authority, but I think we are favored to the Emperor. I think all of our land is Imperial land. I am very certain of it. Yes, absolutely. Cool. So that's good to know. We have no vision down here. That's totally fine. When it comes to conquering, we're going to want to conquer basically every direction around the HRE. So we'll see how that goes. The Pope is, I think, probably indifferent to us, but we'll see. We'll see if we can make him different to us instead of indifferent. Looks like our merchants are in a good place, and we could maybe... What's our army like? Can't remember what our force limit was. 18. Let's go ahead and just make it 19. We're doing it. Okay, we're building to force limit. Actually, what do we have? Yeah, build to force limit, which is going to give us morale of armies and a land maintenance modifier, which is kind of nice. Charlemagne's legacy. If we're Emperor of the HRE. Okay, and then basically just like doing a really good job as the Emperor. So this one is just, so it's basically all the regular mission trees, except we also have an Emperor mission tree over here. Okay, that's awesome. Cool. So I think we have a good start to our campaign. We're going to go ahead and end it there, actually, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys actually check out the nation and how we do, and see us really smash other people's faces in. Should be a lot of fun. As far as the other campaigns, I will probably start them, off and on throughout the entirety. We'll just see how it goes. I might do some streaming. I might try and do a whole bunch of different things. We'll see. I might do like a nation sort of builder, and then maybe schedule something on Twitch. We'll see. I will see you guys in the future. Bye.